Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to a different video. I haven't done this type of video in a while. The last one we did of this was actually the CS:GO guns. So, I've wanted to make a series where instead of making builds, I make guns based on games. So, a set of guns from that game and put them into this game, or try to recreate them. So, we're in our inventory here. All of these guns are from Killing Floor 2, or the ones that are currently in the game that I could remake. So we're going to go over here into page 7. Yes, I have a gun addiction. Don't judge me. So, as we can start here, we start with the AR15 Veteran Vermint rifle. Sorry, I can't read. This is the first gun that you start out as a commando, and it was actually very hard to try and remake this gun because I couldn't find the right gun for the to remake it. So, but I went with the car force. We got the short barrel right there for more concealment but less accuracy. This gun I would say kind of has better accuracy in the game but less stability. But that's just me. No barrel extension, no boosts, no custom. No foregrips because that, even though that's not really it, that's the one from the actual model of the gun. Now, if you wanted to try and actually go for the game, you could go for this, but I felt like the barrel was way too short for that, so I didn't go for that. In gadgets, you'll have a compact laser module. Now, when I was looking this up, apparently these games have laser sights, or not laser sights, lasers on their sides that are not usable, but I put them on there anyway because they're part of the gun. I used the straight grip because that's what it was used. I was going to go for the rubber grip, but I decided to go for the actual as much as I can. Then I went with the thrust lower receiver for more damage. I'm not entirely sure if that is part of the gun, but I didn't think it was noticeable enough, to be honest. Went with the vintage mag because it's a straight mag, not a curved mag. So, yeah. No sights because the gun didn't have a sight. And I went with the default stock because that's what the stock looks like. Not that stock. No, that's not. And then for last, I went with the exotic. I think that's what it is. Exotic receiver. So, yeah, that's the AR-15. Next, we're going to go into the SA80L 85A2. Now, this gun is actually wrong, and I think it's because of copyright issues, by the way, Bullpup. It's the actual gun is an L85A1, not an 2. Yes, I know a bit about guns by doing this series, so we went with this barrel because that's the actual barrel. I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm not even going to try. Didn't go with the foregrip because that's not the actual gun, the one in-game. I don't remember if it has a gadget or not, so that's completely up to you. Went with this grip because it doesn't even matter because you never even look at the grips. And it's not that big of a change to the gun. It's just like a little wrapping tape or something. Then when I went with this magazine, the L5 magazine, because in the game, it has little bars, like outlines, so I went with that. And then I went with the holographic sight and the actual sight with the gun because that's the sight that it uses. So there's the bullpup for you. Next we're going to go into, I'm not even going to try to pronounce this because it just seems way too complicated. So it's just the AK-12. And I try to recreate this as much as I can to the actual gun in-game. So I didn't go with any barrels because I don't remember any. For the barrel extension, I went with the tactical compensator because I think that's the one, or I just use that anyways. Auto fire because I'm pretty sure you can't like a single fire with it, but I'm not entirely sure. I went with the scope mount, just not for more stability, but because the gun sight is actually here, and if you take this off for an example, because here I'll take it off. Even though it's going to cost money. The sight is all the way over there, so that wasn't accurate enough, so I just put it on here. And let's see here. Extra, the foregrip, I went with the key mod rail because that was the closest I could get to it. Magazine, we went with the AK quad stack mag because that's the one that they use in the game, I'm pretty sure. Sight, I went with, God, what was it? The Seymour sight with the actual like red dot for it. So yeah, and then with the stock, I went with a wide stock for more stability. So there you go. Next, we're gonna go into the SCARH assault rifle. I'm gonna be using this for the Mr. Foster build if I can ever get to that. So we went with a short barrel because they use a short barrel. Does more damage, less accuracy, more concealment and more threat, which, it's not too bad. No barrel extension, no boost, no custom, no foregrip. Gadget, compact laser module because it's unusable because there wasn't one on there. I went with the aggro grip, I could never get that right. For more stability, and that's the actual one that they use in the game. For the sight, I use the military red dot sight because if you minus the American flag, that's the actual sight for it. And then I didn't go with the stock, but if you go by the first game, the sniper stock is actually part of that game. Yeah. And then we're going to go with the SG500 pump action shotgun here. So let's take a look at this. This is based on the Mossberg 500 Corsair, but I think it's like something else. It's called something, it's not the Corsair, it's some other version. With ammunition, I went with the triple 0 buckshot for more damage. With the shark tooth nozzle. I didn't go with the zombie hunter pump because that's not in the game. I'm not entirely sure if it has a flashlight. I would have to check on it again. I went with the rubber grip because that's what almost every single Mossberg has. Didn't have a magazine, so if you want to put that on there, go for it. No sight, and the stock is the short enough stock because every Mossberg doesn't have like the whole, like, for instance, a government issued tactical stock. And then you can go with a shell rack, but I didn't go with it. Now we're going to go into the M4 combat shotgun, or I'm pretty sure it's called a tactical shotgun or some crap. 000 buckshot. Then for the barrel, you want with the long barrel. I don't think it actually makes a difference that much. If you no barrel extension because I'm pretty sure it didn't have one. Went with the assault light because that was the closest I could get. Let's see here. I went with the Spectre sight or whatever. Because that's the one that they use in the game. It's also called a red dot sight, but I couldn't even get that. And that's about it for that shotgun. Then there's the DBBS, or the double barrel, double barrel, something else. I can't remember the full name of it, I'm sorry. But anyways, for this gun, you're just going to put in like 0 buckshots, but it's just a double barrel shotgun. And then there we have the AA-12 auto shotgun. Which is like the last, I should probably describe these as the last one in the supporter class. Put 000 buckshots. I went with the long barrel. No barrel extension, no boost, no custom. Went with the compact laser module. Magazine, the drum mag, because that's part of it. And then no sight. So that's pretty much it for that gun. Next, we're going to go into the Firebird tree, which is the only one really, which is the Flamethrower, which has no significant value really. There's nothing really different about it, so it's up to you if you want to put something on there. I can't believe there's a damage boost. I should probably put that, or did I put ammo or something? I don't remember. Anyways, then we're gonna go into demo, which is the M70 grenade launcher. Nothing even different about this really. And then I think that's about it. Oh, and then this is the sharpshooter, which will soon be implemented. I'm not sure if I'll make a second one of this to the guns if I wanted to, but who knows. Anyways, the Winchester 1894 is what it's called in game. I'm pretty sure, not in game. I think, I don't know. But this is the this is an God, what is it called? It doesn't require any skills, but they are going to use it as the, I'm pretty sure, beginner gun for sharpshooter. So, there you go. Next, we're going to go into the secondaries for the guns. So, we have the 9mm pistol. 9mm pistol as it's actually called, I'm pretty sure. Like the M's. Nothing on the barrel extension here. No boost. Gadget went with the polar flashlight because that's the actual one, but in game it's black. For grip, I didn't choose anything because there's nothing on there, I'm pretty sure. Magazine, I went with an extended magazine for almost everything because I like having an extended magazine. Marksman sight for, you know, accuracy and stability. And then elite slide because that's what they use in game and it has more stability. Next is the 1858 revolver. Nothing actually different about this gun. Though in game it has engravings and everything, but the engravings are on the grip, not the actual side there. I'm getting so many text messages. Can't answer them right now. I'm working. I'm sorry. Anyways, we're going to page 7, which is the M1911 Pistol, also known as a crosskill, also known as a Colt. This one does have engravings, though. So, as you can see here, no gadget. Grip, we went with the engraved crosskill grips because it looked fancy. Extended magazine for obvious reasons because I like having extended magazines. It's up to you if you want a marksman sight, but I didn't choose to put one on there due to budget cuts and everything. And I went with the vintage slide because it looked very shiny. So, yeah. Then we're going to go to the .50 Desert Eagle. This gun doesn't really have anything different for it. I couldn't find any real things to put on this gun to make it, like, I guess longer, except for this one. But then this one just looks weird. It doesn't really fit with the, like, style of the gun to me. So, yeah. What you're going to probably need for this gun is just an extended magazine, as I usually put on there. Then is the 500 Magnum revolver, or in game it's like TAW Z collector or something. I don't know. For this gun, which is not fully this gun, but I just had to, you know, it's a Magnum, so I just ripped it off. We went with the flash hider, and in grip we went the wooden grip, and nothing in sight. Went with the over compensating barrel, and slimline body, so that's pretty much it to make the gun longer. Then we have the incendiary trench gun, which is for the demo, or not the demo, the Firebird class. I just went with the Dragon's Breath, and that's pretty much it, because you can't change this gun like anything else, except for, like, I don't know, these other ones, but yeah. Next, we have the RPG-7 in the game, and nothing different about this gun either. There's literally nothing to change about it. And then I have the crossbow. There's no modern crossbow in the current game. There's mainly just, mainly medieval and, like, Japan, like, Chinese crossbows. Or bows and stuff. But this is the only kind of modern version of a crossbow. So I went with this one, even though it's, like, small. And I went with the carbon limb. And then I went with the walnut grip. And then I went with the red dot sight to add a little sight to it. And there you go. I hope this video gives you some ideas of how to make some the Killing Floor 2 weapons. If, you know, people really like this series, I'll probably show you all, or I'll probably do it some other time, but if you guys like the series, what I might do is I might show you all my guns, like, every single gun I've ever, like, customized, as you can see here, just have every single gun, except for the new ones that Overkill released today. We're going to be checking out those today, too, because, well, I mean, Overkill saved me kind of content, you know, to produce on this channel. But anyways, yeah, so if you guys like the series, I could show you the rest of my guns of how I made them. That's probably going to be like a 30 to maybe 45 minute video, but that's up to you. Anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Please check out some videos on the channel, and as always, see you in the next video. Stay safe and have fun.